Welcome back to Drinking with Craig and Roger. I'm Roger.
I'm Craig.
And I'm Twinkle Toes.
And Twinkle Toes is my son who lives in the North Pole. Welcome back to Drinking with Craig and Roger. I'm Roger.
I'm Craig.
And I'm Brett.
Today, we are going to feature the beer
Yes.
of Samuel Smith.
Okay.
Samuel Smith Brewery was established in 1758
Okay.
and claims to be the oldest brewery in North Yorkshire,
England.
England.
Yes. We're talking English ales here. Traditional English ales.
And just to clarify, Samuel Smith is not one of the Smith brothers of cough drop fame. So we are going to feature the beers found in the Samuel Smith's variety pack.
What a good box. I've never seen this thing before.
It's very nice. It has a picture of the brewery
I
there.
know, look, they've got like an oatmeal bath here or something.
An oatmeal
Right,
bath.
absolutely. Anyway, the beers in this are an organic pale ale,
Okay.
a nut brown ale, their celebrated oatmeal stout,
Famous.
Taddy Porter, an Imperial Stout, and a chocolate stout.
And the organic chocolate
Stout.
stout.
And in addition to the variety pack, we managed to acquire Samuel Smith's Winter Welcome Ale.
There we go. Yeah,
So
special
there we go.
a little for this time of the season. I've been hearing the name, and I'm not the name. I've been hearing about Samuel Smith's beer a little more recently. I went a long time without having one or hearing about them. All the beer styles we know, if you talk about the beer being to style, it means it was to the English style where most of these came from, for the most part, right?
Well,
and this
I think every single one of these came from England.
Well, yeah. And I think there's no better example of the core style of any particular beer that's here than the Samuel Smith version. So.
Right.
And if you happen to notice our matching attire,
Aha.
these shirts were given to us by Jay's Bottle Shop in Athens, Georgia. They were given to us for free because my dad chatted them up and talked to them about how he does this show and how he likes it. And they thought, well, why don't you wear our shirts? And we were like, please. So now we have
Absolutely.
these lovely shirts
Yes.
from Jay's Bottle Shop. Thank you, Jay's Bottle
Thank
Shop.
you. All right. Now, one other thing. If you get the variety pack,
Yes.
you get this nice little brochure that tells you all about Samuel Smith's brewery and what they do
That's pretty
and
cool.
how they do. And Samuel Smith is noted for being very, very traditional.
Yes.
In fact, for local deliveries, they use draft horses, a drawn carriage.
Oh my God.
And-
They're still pulling the beers there on a cart.
Yeah, just like Budweiser used to do, but now their horses are only used in parades and for social events and
Yeah,
things like
yeah.
that. Yeah. So I think that's about all we really
Yeah, let's
needed
start
to
drinking.
say about it. Let's get into it.
Up first, we are going to go with the organic pale ale. Now, you said all beer is organic. Not necessarily. I mean, it has to be like certified organic grains used to make it. That's what they mean.
Yeah. But the people who brew it don't do anything to it.
Well, right. But you
That's
can't call a beer organic unless it's certified organic. All the ingredients,
The grains,
and whole
the
process
grains
and all
have to
that.
be certified.
So for those who care, this is the organic pale ale. So this would be the beer before they added hops to it to ship it to India. It tasted like this.
Yeah. Nice smell.
Now, so you know, anyone who doesn't already know, Brett doesn't really like beer. He only likes stouts. And you're not all that familiar with a lot of it. So you're coming into it with a fresh perspective.
And I don't have their cultivated palate. Let's put it that way. So to me, this really does taste like water.
Oh, well, I beg to differ with you because
certainly
I
not
taste
water.
a lot of malt in this.
Yeah,
And a tiny bit of hops.
I don't know what.
it's really good. The malt is the big thing. It's this, It's the part that tastes kind of like bread.
Yeah.
You know, it's very bready tasting. Well, I think this is a big eye-opener for how far things have come with American bastardizations of
Well, yeah.
this style.
You know, you go into a pub there in England, and people are drinking this stuff.
Yeah.
3 or 4 of them. They can do that at 5%. You know, it's
Right
like
there,
a session.
5% is strong for one of theirs. A lot of the beers they're drinking in England, 3.5, 4.5%.
Yeah.
And they will drink, 22 ounces at a time. They want a lot of weak beer. Oh, this cat, it's struggling.
I will admit there is a bitterness in my mouth right now. So
Okay, yeah, you're picking a little bit of hops.
It's like soured water.
Yeah, okay. Well, now, I'm a fan of that one.
More flavor.
I'm a fan of that one. It's going to be lighter, but I think we're moving more into the territory that you're hoping for here.
If I'm going to drink a beer, I just want it to taste like a beer, you know?
Tasted like a beer.
I want like a beer that hits you in the face and goes, beer, you know?
Well,
I don't want to like a little...
You want a stout. Like, that tasted like a beer.
A stout is like the beeriest of beers, right? But you could do a little less beer if you wanted. I could do it that
So I think we're moving more into your territory here. This is the Nut Brown Ale.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of this one.
Yeah.
Long-time fan. Let's give it a whirl.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Nice. It's actually...
Smooth.
Smooth.
It's actually pretty light as well.
Yeah.
Now, what nut notes do you notice in this beer?
Well,
Macadamia, chestnut.
No, I think nut brown means it's a shade of
pecan,
brown.
maybe. Barley malt, yeast, and aromatic British hops. Nut brown is relatively dry with a rich reddish brown color and inviting nutty flavor derived exclusively from a generous amount of roasted barley. So it's the malts that they're using to make this beer, which is similar to what they use to make every beer, have been roasted to a darker color to give it that color. So, okay, yeah. But that makes sense because there are a lot of nut brown ales that legit taste nutty that I think have some nut stuff added to it. But this one is not one of them.
I feel like that's false advertising. Just don't call it nut brown ale. Just call it brown ale. It's good. I mean, it's fine. I just wouldn't call it nut if no one tastes nut in it, you know.
By the way, a spoiler alert, this one doesn't taste like oatmeal, okay? I'm just going to put that out there right now.
That you say that, I might say differently. But we all three agreed this did not taste like nut.
Okay, that's fine. Can we move on?
I'm ready.
Okay.
It's a brown ale, folks.
It's a brown ale.
Already, so
My God.
It's a brown ale. Okay.
I'm just...
Moving onward.
Yes, onward and upward, might I add.
There we have the celebrated.
So this one has a little bit of a memory for me. The Oatmeal Stout. May I see the bottle opener? Here it is. I found it myself. This, when I turned 21, like for my birthday, when you came to see me, Dad, I think you brought maybe 2 beers, but I know for a fact you brought this. You brought the Samuel Smith Oatmeal Stout. And
it was kind of heavy for you at that time.
It was terrible for me as a new non-drinker. It was wow. It wasn't great, but I came to love it later. But it's kind of rough for a beginner, and I was one of those weirdos who really didn't drink before I turned 21.
Well,
so
hold it up to the light, and you will see it passes your.
You cannot see through it.
I love it already.
It's lower alcohol, for sure. Now, the oatmeal is used, they brew it with oatmeal to give it a different texture and a little bit different
I
flavor.
knew that was an oatmeal hot tub on the box.
You knew it. It had oatmeal in it. Let's give it a whirl. There we go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
Almost got a hint of like smokiness at the beginning.
Yeah.
That's unusual.
I get a really nice hint of oatmeal.
Okay. Well, if you're getting the oatmeal, it helps thicken it and make it a little more creamy, typically. Softens it as well.
It's like nutty oatmeal.
It's for a stout, it's pretty light.
Very light.
It's a little sweet.
watery.
It's got roastiness.
very
It's a
watery.
lower alcohol. I mean, like I said, a lot of these beers, these are the original, the
originals.
OGs, before people started amping them up bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you were in London just this summer. And when I was there, we went to pubs, and I ordered something that was brewed locally, if I could. And this sort of reminds me of those beers.
Oh, it should.
I did have a few stouts.
What'd you think? Just not.
They were weak.
I know. You only like basically Imperial Stout.
So I'm royal. Like the best of the best.
All right.
Well,
it's nice.
My favorite so far, for sure. Between this, I actually didn't care for the nut brown on this time around, but I did like the pale ale. And of course, this is a really good stout for me, if you're in the mood for this kind of thing.
Maybe you disagree with me, but I kind of taste a very similar profile between all of these.
Yes.
But as we've gone on, it's gotten to be a heavier body.
Yeah, I agree. They kind of all taste the same to me. Even this one, it just...
Well, it has a similar characteristics, but yeah, it's definitely more roasty
Well, there's a house style.
and sweeter. Oh yeah, there's a house style for
Oh,
sure.
but these are only the ones we can sample from the pack and the winter welcome.
Yeah.
They make a lot of different beers.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yes, they do. And so moving on, we're going maybe a little heavier to the Taddy Porter. I'm sure I've had this before, but it has been a long time. And I looked it up. Taddy Porter, 5% alcohol. Oatmeal Stout, also 5% alcohol. So they're right. They should be right there, amongst each other as far as body goes. And I think the first one that we had was also 5%.
You said it was.
Yeah, so wow.
Well,
They made all of them at 5%. That's crazy.
Now, this version is probably the only thing they do
Okay.
for export. They may do something else locally.
They might. They also have an IPA, which I've never seen, an India Pale Ale. I've never seen it in a store. And it's also 5%.
All right, so this automatically, the head on it and tasting it, the body, the taste,
Yeah.
definitely way more than
Okay.
the last three. Very different from the last three.
Oh.
Well, still malty.
I like it right out of the gate a little more than the others. It's got a lot going on, but really dies off, like it's really light after that. So it's like got that initial flavor, and then the finish and everything is really clean, I would say.
doesn't linger.
It's very clean and
Well, it's
yeah.
a nice dry finish. You go, yeah, it's dry.
That makes sense. Being a porter versus a stout, it should be
lighter.
less heavy. If beer is just getting to be too much for you, too flavorsome, too wild in its flavors,
Too hoppy.
too hoppy, too, desserty, too all this stuff, go back and try some of these original English styles and maybe it'll be what you're looking for because they are pretty mild.
Oh, they're pretty mild, but they're certainly nice. They go down
I feel
easily.
like I can hear the horses bringing the barrel
Yeah.
to the pub. It's putting me in a place. I'm surrounded by wood stone.
I've traveled back in time,
A little bit.
All right.
like Outlander.
Like Outlander.
All right. Well, I'm going to say the Imperial Stout we should save for last.
That's probably a good idea. Even though it's in this pack, let's put that last because it's a whopping 7%.
Yeah, well, that's why it's Imperial. And the Organic Chocolate Stout, I think, should come
I think you're
before
right
that.
again.
And the Winter Welcome Ale.
Getting my
Now,
gratification.
And we are at your house, and you've given us a winter welcome here at Christmas time, just after Christmas. So thanks for the welcome and the liquid welcome.
well, it's a
Happy winter welcome. to
Certainly, the color is a lot different. You may not be able to see this on camera, but
It's
it's
amber.
amber color.
Yeah.
Yes.
everyone. It's orangey.
I really don't like the idea of us reading too much about it before we taste it.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
that will skew your experience of it. you
All
know?
right. Well, all right. Let's see what we got here.
Let's
see what we got.
Is
How
this
can we learn it?
is this an ale that you would be happy to drink in the wintertime, as we are drinking it now in the wintertime? So,
Absolutely not.
let me see.
Maybe the lightest of any of the ones we've had so far.
Yeah, it has a
is.
interesting little warm taste.
To me, it's a summer ale. I don't know.
No, it's lighter for summer.
I mean, I could drink this in the summer. to be honest. But
let's be honest, I don't drink ales.
I'll tell you what.
Any other time, so.
I'll tell you what I'm happy about. I'm happy it doesn't have like a whole cabinet of baking spices in it. Like many
overspiced.
Yeah, like every winter beer is like clove, allspice. I'm like,
clove. Once you put clove, you can't really go back from there. I mean, it just maxes out the palate for sure.
Well, there may be some beers
peel.
that might not go so well when it's cold, but I think every one we've tasted so far would be fine to drink during winter.
This one, I think, would be also pretty acceptable in the summer.
Oh, yeah.
But, it's a nice, pleasant, welcoming of the most miserable months of the year.
It has a different body.
It's a light, malty.
Malty, yeah. And it's got a little effervescence on top.
Now, let me read and see if it can influence, see if it'll make me taste more. It was, let's see. The full body resulting from fermentation in stone Yorkshire squares, and the luxurious malt character, which will appeal to a broad range of drinkers, is balanced against whole dried Fugel and Golding hops, with nuances and complexities that should be contemplated before an open fire. All right. Well, that wouldn't have.
Do you feel like contemplating them over the open fire?
It's going to take a lot of contemplating for me to find some nuances here.
It's pretty lacking of nuance.
I'm trying. What do you think, Dad? What are you getting here? I'm trying.
If you're contemplating this and you like what we're doing,
Yep.
please like and subscribe.
Yeah.
It'll help the channel to grow, and it might even encourage Brett to come back more often if he gets some positive feedback. Who knows?
If
Or
you
money.
give me money.
It'll just take stone cold cash. So the 10 cents we might make off of this will go to Brad. You might get a dime next time.
Oh my, gee Willie, a whole dime?
A whole
it's a Christmas
dime.
miracle. Oh, I'm rich.
All right.
So yeah, that's going to take some serious contemplation for me to. I mean, do you get nuances on this? What do you think?
It's very subtle, and I am really beginning to think that there is a definite brewery style.
All right, so now we're mixing it up into something decently different.
The chocolate stout.
The Organic Chocolate Stout. I don't expect this to be sweet. Malt beverage with natural flavor added. So they did, at least, it's not just like we use chocolate malt, which is just a dark malt. So you should actually taste some cocoa or something in here, Brett. I've had this before. It's been a very long time, but I'm looking forward to it.
And you look at
Oh
that.
yeah, right out of the gate. Okay, now this one
And
is
even in a
different.
tiny pour, I can't see through. Yeah.
This one smells different.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I smell the chocolate. I smell the
there.
chocolate.
Oh,
You
the
can smell
chocolate.
it
There it
right
is.
Oh
there.
yeah, there it is.
Right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hershey syrup.
Oh, that's good.
That's pretty good.
That's very sweet.
It's a little sweet.
That's very sweet.
Well, I don't. Anyway, it's very nice, and the chocolate is in the body, and it's in part of the finish.
It's in everything.
And the smell, of course, the nose. It's just everywhere in this.
Yeah.
So
It really reminds me of like an Oreo.
yeah.
The chocolate in an Oreo.
I could see that. It's a nice drink.
It actually sort of reminds
No.
me of a dark chocolate, candy,
Yeah.
like 60-70% cocoa.
No.
This is my winter welcome ale
I was gonna
right
say
here.
this is what I could contemplate the nuances of in front of an open fire.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, that's the most different from any of the other
And you
ones.
can't see through it, so it's got that going for it. I think it's a little stronger. I think this one might be 6%. Let's see.
Can you find it on there?
Let's see here if this little book it says it. 5%.
Wow.
Definitely has a bigger flavor than some of the others. Certainly bigger than the
Yeah,
winter
it's
welcome.
5%, yeah.
Well, it's the chocolate that makes it bigger.
Natural flavoring.
That's too good to throw out.
It's got some good roasty notes to it as well. Everything's in a good balance. All their beers are balanced. Nothing's out of balance with any of them. So they definitely have that going for them. This is a good one. It's a standout, for sure.
I'm beginning to think that the dryness that I've tasted in every single one of these at the end is due to the hops. Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
That's the
and it's
typical...
just enough to
Just
make,
enough to kind of round out and balance. Mm-hmm. It's a good one.
It's a good one.
Probably my favorite. The more we do so far, the more I'm kind of liking that pale ale we had first. It's like, it was pretty solid. I think just because it's so different from the rest of these. All right, and the grand finale, we have the Imperial Stout. So it's not a Russian Imperial Stout, which get up to like 10, 11% alcohol. This is an English Imperial Stout. The Imperial Stout is 7%.
Okay.
There we go.
Sweet.
It smells like an Oreo.
Whoa.
Yeah, it smells chocolatey to me.
Now, we do have a little residual cocoa in this glass.
It's not enough to make a difference, right? This is it tastes less chocolatey.
Well, it should.
Ooh, it's a little acidic.
It's funny. Probably should have gone with the cocoa last. It tastes lighter than the cocoa
does,
stout,
yeah.
the chocolate stout.
Well, remember, Imperial only really refers to the alcoholic content. It doesn't refer to the body.
Right. Well, it means but it should be a bigger bodied beer to get to that point because they're using that much. Okay, now the Imperial Stout elements are coming through to me. Kind of, how do I describe it? Just a little bit more intense and concentrated flavors on the palate there. It's pretty good, and it actually has like almost a little bit of like a green apple smell to me. I don't know if you guys are getting that.
Really?
Believe it or not.
A little bit. Well, it has a dry finish like all the rest,
Yeah.
and it has a malty body, but it does have this citrusy type acidic taste to it, and I can sort of get it in the nose, certainly in the body of it, and in the finish, it might be there too.
It has the same flavor all throughout. I'll put it that way. I'm not getting like all these different things as it goes through, picking out nuances and stuff. It's like this one, but it has a lengthy finish to that flavor.
This beer belongs with the other 5 before it more than this one does.
Well, yeah, that chocolate stout
This
is
one
a
is
big outlier.
Such an outlier. Yeah, I was gonna say the other one kind of fits in with that progression.
Anyway, well, we've tried 7 of these things.
All good beers, all solid.
Yeah.
Not a stinker amongst them. None of them were bad. They might have been a little weak for you, but they're not bad.
Well, weak and bad. I mean,
They're
what's the
all
difference?
balanced, good beers.
Yeah, they're very, very nice. They are not very hoppy,
Nope.
No,
and that probably means that they're not designed to go any farther than from the United Kingdom to the U.S., which is pretty far. But anyway, it's not by sailing vessel, so it's not going to take 3 months to get here.
Okay.
So you don't have to have a lot of hops in it to get here. And
Does it take
I
3
think,
months to transport over the ocean now?
Maybe not anymore, but
well, a sailing vessel in the 18th century, yeah.
Oh, I thought you
wow.
were talking about today.
because
No.
they're making it to the same style
I
that it
see,
was
I see.
before.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was
they're
like,
they're
oh.
obviously super traditional.
Oh yeah, they're making this probably pretty much the way they did in the 18th century.
Like the Springbank of beer.
Yep, I think so.
Yeah.
and they're doing a great job too. And that old brewery has a couple of other breweries too. They've expanded, and they're not delivering everything in those wood oak barrels anymore.
Yeah.
Most of it is going off in bottles and whatever else to a big market, and there's a reason why. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good beer. It is good beer. And you're not going to find better examples of the traditional English styles here in the U.S. than you will of these. So if you're interested at all, If you want a little history lesson, any of that stuff, like looking for something to the original style, pick up some Samuel Smiths.
And
Yep.
until next time,
Yep.
the Smith Brewery and the Vogel Boys wish you cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.